Hello! If you're a runner like me, you know the importance of practicing yoga to counteract the effects of running and help recovery. In this flow, we're going to stretch all the key muscles involved in running. And this, in the long term, will help you carry on running for longer and faster if you choose to. It will help minimize the risk of injury and overall feel you a lot better in your body. So when you're ready, grab your mat and let's get started. Welcome to Crystal Wellness Yoga. I am Crystal. So let's start this flow. So come into a wide-legged seat. So open the legs as wide as you can. Move the flesh out of the way. You can keep the legs relaxed, keep a slight bend in the knees. And then place the hands in front of you. Breathe in, extend the spine. As you breathe out, walk the hands forward, coming into a gentle forward fold. You can round the spine, just letting gravity do the work. Starting gently, stretching the inner thighs, adductor. And just take some nice, long, deep breaths. Notice as you slowly coming down, gravity pulling you down. Notice the sensation in the inner thighs. This is an area that really gets tight when we run. So it's very important that we stretch this part of the body. Take one more long deep breath. And then gently walk the hands back towards you, pushing with the hands against the floor to lift the chest back up. Let's bring the legs together. Give them a little shake. And this time, as you breathe in, extend the arms up. As you breathe out, fold forward towards your legs. And again, just passive forward fold. You can round the spine. Keep the legs relaxed. Noticing the stretch and the entire back of your body, starting from the heels, all the way back to the neck. Now if you want, you can grab hold of your legs and then gently pull yourself towards your legs. Remember to breathe. Notice a sensation maybe in your lower back. Let's take one more long deep breath. On your next in-breath, place the hands on the floor and then gently pushing with the hands, lift the chest up. Bend the right knee, place the right foot over the left leg. Make sure that the toes are in line with your knees. Hold on to the right knee with the left arm, place the right hand behind. Breathe in, extend the spine. As you breathe out, gently twist over to the right. Bring the belly in. It helps twist with the twist. If you can look over the right shoulder. Push the right shoulder back. But don't force anything. Always listen to your body. Take one more long deep breath. And then come back facing forward. Let's swap legs. So extend the right leg forward, bend the left knee. Place the left foot over the right leg. Toes in line with your knee. Hold on to the left knee with the right arm. Place the left hand behind. Breathe in, extend the spine. As you breathe out, twist over to the left. Using your breath, breathe in, extend. As you breathe out, maybe you can twist a little bit more. Maybe you can look over the left shoulder. Pull the left shoulder back. Bring the belly in. Nice deep breaths in and out through the nose. Let's take one more long deep breath. And then come back, facing forward. So let's come on all four. So shoulders above the wrist, hips above the knees. Now extend the right leg back. Keeping the toes under, push the right heel towards the back of the mat. Come into a calf stretch. So if you've run not long ago, you're probably enjoying that stretch. Keep pushing with the hands. Look between both hands. And take some nice deep breaths. And then release. Same on the other side. So this time extend the left leg back. Keeping the toes under, push the left heel towards the back of the mat. You can also engage the core, bring the belly closer to the spine. Keep pushing with both hands, looking between both hands. Take some nice deep breaths. And then release. Making sure the hips are above the knees. Shoulders above the wrist. As you breathe in, come into cow. Tilt the tailbones toward the ceiling. Bring the belly closer to the mat. Look up. Open the chest. As you breathe out, tuck the tailbone under, round the spine, chin to the chest. Round as much as you can. Again, breathe in, come into cow. And cap. Come back into neutral. And then step the right foot forward. You may want to slide the left knee back, lift the chest up, extend the arms into low lunge. So this time stretching the front of the left hip. Try to make sure the front knee is above your ankle, not further forward. Notice the sensation in the left leg. Now place the hands on the mat, extend the front leg, coming into your half split. So maybe you need to rearrange, making sure that the left hip is on top of the left knee, chest parallel to the floor, so you stay on your fingertips. Flexing the right foot as much as you can to feel a nice deep stretch in the back of your leg. You really want to stretch the hamstring. You surely know that running shortens the muscles, so it's very important that we stretch all these key muscles in the legs. And now if you want, you can come and sit on the left heel and fold over the right leg. Only do that if it's accessible to you. Taking some nice deep breaths. And then push with the hands, lift back. Keeping the right foot forward. Place the left hand on the mat, bend the left knee, grab hold of the left foot. Coming into a quad stretch, twist over to the right. And here we have Matty coming and say hello. A lovely dog I'm looking after. pull the left foot towards you, but just make sure you're not pulling too hard. And then release, come back into your tabletop. So let's do a round of cat and cow. Come back into neutral. This time step the left foot forward. You may want to slide the right knee back, lift the chest up, extend the arms, low lunge. Now we're stretching the front of the right leg, the hip flexor, your thigh. Make sure the front knee is on top of your ankle if possible, or at least not further forward. And now release the hands on the mat, extend the front leg, coming into your half split. So rearrange so the right hip is above the right knee. Flex the left foot as much as you can. Bring the chest parallel to the floor, staying on your fingertips, looking down, and flex that left foot as much as you can. Try to bring your left toes towards your forehead. And breathe. Enjoy that lovely stretch, the back of your leg. Breathing in and out through the nose. And now if you want, you can come and sit on the right heel and folding over the left leg. Only do that if it's accessible to you. It might be very tight if you're running a lot. One might be a little bit challenging. So this is optional. Remember to keep your left foot flexed. Breathing into the back of your leg. Slide the hands back. Push the hands. Lift up. So again, make sure the front is above your ankle. Push with the right hand against the mat. Bend the right knee. Grab hold of the right foot with the left hand, pulling the right foot towards you. Nice quad stretch. And if you want, you can twist over to the left, opening the chest. Take some nice deep breaths. And now release your right foot. Come back into your tabletop. Shoulders above the wrist, and then just move the hips from side to side. So we're going to work in the hips, in the IT band, which get very tight when we run. Come back through center, tuck the toes under, and then move the hands back towards you. Come and sit on your heels. So let's start by stretching the feet, the sole of the feet. That also can be quite challenging. And just relax. Breathe. Deep stretch. This is really one area of the body that we often forget to stretch. But when you're a runner, it's very important that you stretch your feet. Let's take one more long deep breath. You're doing great. Well done. Come back into tabletop. Walk the hands forward. Tuck the toes under. Lift into the downward dog. So fingers spread apart. Hands in line with the wrist. Lift the sit bone as high as you can and then push the heels towards the mat. Nice deep stretch. Breathe, breathe in through the nose, into the belly. And then breathe out through the nose. One more long deep breath. Now step to the front of the mat. Keep the feet hip distance apart and then come into your ragdoll. So grab hold of opposite elbows, letting gravity do the work. Notice as you're slowly coming down. And now place the hands on the mat. And if you can, place the right palm of the hands under the right foot and the left hand under the left foot. Just gently deepening the stretch. Breathe into your hamstring. And now if you can lift the sit bones towards the ceiling, bringing the belly closer to the thighs, deepening your forward fold. Deep stretch. Let's take one more long deep breath. And then release the right hand, release the left hand. Keep the knees bent and then gently, slowly roll up into standing. Well done. So now in standing position, just extend the right arm in front of you and then place it in front of your chest. So move the right hand to the left. Extend the left arm, bend the left elbow, and use your left arm to bring the right arm closer. So people often forget this part of the body because when you run, you also use your arms. So it's very important that we also stretch our arms and the shoulders. And then let's move to the other side. So left arm extended, bring it in front of your chest to the right. Extend the right arm, bend the right elbow, and then pull the left arm towards you. So I'm just going to face the camera so you can see exactly what it looks like. And then release. Do some shoulder rolls in one direction and then in the opposite direction. And now place the weight of your body on the left leg, bend the right knee, and then grab hold of the right foot with both hands. So keep the knees aligned. Again, coming into a quad stretch. Find a drishti, your focus point, to help you keep your balance. Just really bring the right heel of the foot towards your buttocks as much as you can. Breathing into your quad. Now release the right foot and then place it straight away at the back of the mat. Coming into a high lunge, extend the arms. So again, front knee bent on top of your ankle. Try to keep the back leg active by pushing the right heel towards the back. Arms extended as much as you can. And then place the hands on the mat. Step the left foot all the way back into plank. Let's do a vinyasa. So drop the knees, lower the chest all the way down. Push the hands left into mini cobra. So just the head and chest off the mat. Lower your head back down. Push back onto all four. Tuck the toes under. Back in downward dog. Let's take one more long deep breath. Step to the front of your mat. Keep the feet hip distance apart. Keeping the knees bent, gently roll all the way into standing. So on the other side, this time, place the weight of your body on the right leg, bend the left knee, place the left heel towards your buttocks, holding onto the left foot with both hands, finding your drishti, keep balance, keep the chest open. One more long deep breath. Let go of the left foot and then step the left foot all the way to the back of the mat, coming straight into a high lunge. Extend the arms toward the ceiling. Making sure that your front knee is on top of your ankle. Back leg active, pushing the left heel towards the back of the mat. Well done. Place the hands back on the mat. Extend the right leg back into plank. Vinyasa, so drop the knees, lower the chest all the way down. Push the hands. Mini cobra. Head back down. Push back onto all four, downward dog. One more long deep breath. And then step to the front of the mat. Knees bent, and then gently roll all the way into standing. Bring the arms above your head, palms to touch, lower the palms in front of your heart in Namaste. Well done. Raise your arms up, and then fall forward. Release the hands on the mat, release the neck. And then bring the hands behind your back, interlace the fingers, and then bring the hands above your head, really stretching again the arms, the shoulders, the chest, which also get used whilst you're running, and get tight. And now release the hands on the mat, come into a halfway lift, so hands on the shin, chest parallel to the floor. Release the hands on the mat, step back into downward dog. Bring the feet together, big toes touching. Raise the right leg up. And then bend the right knee, roll forward and step the right foot outside of the right hand. You can drop the left knee on the mat, coming into lizard pose. So take some nice deep breath. Look forward. You can now deepen the pose if you want to by lowering yourself on your forearms. You can always place a block underneath and rest your forearms on top of it if you can't reach the floor. If this is not accessible, please just stay on your hands. One more long deep breath. If you're on your forearms, come back on your hands. And now walk the right foot all the way to the left side, coming into your pigeon pose. So make sure the hips are squared, so they are on the same level. Very important. Stay on your hands, open the chest, look forward. So feel a nice stretch in the glutes, also an area that gets very tight when we run, and also in the IT band. Coming into pigeon, just relax into the pose, enjoy the stretches. Let's take one more long deep breath. And now tuck the left toes under, lift the left knee, extend the right leg back. Drop the knees, lower the chest. Mini cobra. Push back onto all four, back in downward dog. Well done. Now step to the front of your mat. Halfway left. Hands towards the mat, bend the knees, roll all the way up. Bring the arms above your head, palms to touch. Lower the palms in front of your heart and Namaste Mudra. The other side, breathe in, raise your arms up. Fall forward, hands on the mat. Release the neck. Say yes and no. Halfway left. Hands back on the mat, step back in downward dog. Bring the feet together, big toes touching, lift the left leg up. Bend the left knee, roll forward, step the left foot next to the left hand, drop the right knee on the mat. Lizard pose. Keep the chest open, look forward. Nice stretch in the front of the right leg and your hip flexor. Also a muscle that gets tighter and shorter as we run. Very important to stretch this part of the body. And now if you want to take it a little bit deeper, you can lower yourself on your forearms. Remember, you can also use a block. Remember to push with the forearms against the mat when you in lizard pose. Taking some nice deep breaths. Let's take one more long deep breath. If you're on your forearms, come back on your hands. And then walk your left foot all the way to the right. Drop the left knee behind the left wrist, coming into your pigeon pose. So again, make sure the hips are leveled. Keep the hands in front of you, keep the chest open. Notice the nice stretch in the glute, this time on the left side, in the IT band. It feels so good, doesn't it? Let's take one more long deep breath. And then tuck the right toes under, lift the right knee, extend the left leg back into your plank, Vinyasa. And then we meet back in downward dog. Some walk the hands and the feet to meet in the middle of the mat. And then keeping the knees bent, gently roll all the way into standing. Come and face the long side of your mat. Open the feet as wide as you can with the toes pointing towards the corner of your mat. And then bend the knees, keep the spine straight, coming into your goddess pose. And then you can straighten the legs, fall forward. Again, release the neck, moving it from side to side, up and down. Bring the feet parallel to each other. And then walk the hands towards the right foot, bend the right knee, come into a side lunge. So left leg extended, toes pointing up. Another nice deep stretch in the adductor. And now walk the hands towards the other side of the mat, bend the left knee, extend the right leg up, right toes pointing up. Breathing into the bad side of your legs. Let's do again on the other side. So walk the hands towards the back of the mat. Another side stretch. One more time on the other side. And then walk the hands back towards the center. You can keep the knees bent, bring the feet closer together. Lower the sit bones between your heels, coming into your Yogi Squat. Bring the hands in Namaste. Thumbs in front of your heart. Use the elbows to push the knees apart. Most important is that your spine is straight, so if you need a block to sit on or a place underneath your heels, because the heels don't reach, that's fine, or you can even stay on the ball of your feet. Just make sure that the spine is straight. And then extend the arms in front of you and as gently as you can, release the sit bones on the mat. Come and face the front of your mat. Again, keep the knees bent, roll all the way onto the back. Bend the right knee, place the right ankle on top of the left knee, and then grab hold of the left thigh or the left shin, and then pull the left knee towards you into your figure 4. Try to pull the right knee away from you as you're pulling the left leg towards you. Really deepening the stretch in your IT band. Very important when you're a runner. This area gets very, very sensitive. And then let's swap sides. So left ankle on top of the right knee. Grab hold of the right thigh of the right shin, pulling the right knee towards you and pushing the left knee away from you. Breathe into the left side of your leg. Notice the sensations. And now just release both feet on the mat. And then bring the right leg on top of the left leg as if you were crossing your legs. So the knees are stacked. The knees are as close to each other as possible. Grab hold of the left ankle with the right hand, the right ankle with the left hand, and then pull both knees towards you. This is called knee pile or shoelace. Nice stretch in the IT band. Oh, that's probably one of the best stretches if you're a runner. That feels so good. So maybe you want to move the legs up or down. Just find the sweet spots where really you feel the most benefits of this pose. And then let's swap side. So this time the left leg come on top of the right leg, and again grab hold of opposite ankles. And then pull the knees toward the chest. Find your sweet spots. Maybe you need to move the legs up and down, and once you find it, just keep pulling and breathe. One more long deep breath. And now you can release. And then now, well done, well deserved final relaxation. So coming into Savasana, extend the legs. You can also, if you want to, come against the wall and extend the legs against the wall. Coming into a gentle inversion, bringing the blood back towards your heart. Otherwise, just lie down on your back, Tuck the shoulder blades underneath, palm of the hands facing up. So notice all the new sensation in your body following this practice. Totally relaxing, noticing your breath, your heartbeat. You can stay in this pose for as long as you can. And once you're ready, and only when you're ready, roll onto the right side using your hands as a pillow. And when you're ready, and only when you're ready, use the left arm to push yourself up into a seated position of your choice. Bring your hands in Namaste or Anjali Mudra, thumbs in front of your heart. So thank yourself for looking after your well-being. I highly recommend that you practice this flow regularly in addition to your running practice. It will really benefit you and allow you to keep running for longer and for as long as you want. I'd appreciate your comments, please. Let me know what you think. And please remember to subscribe to my channel. I hope to see you again very soon. Namaste.